Hello, and welcome to this Hello to You gap task tutorial. This video will provide you with a step-by-step guide on how to complete the Enabling Environments gap task. Feel free to pause the video throughout and work through the slides at your own pace. If you require more information, please check out the HELLO2YOU website. For this gap task, you will need the following: the Gap Task 1 checklist, which can be found on our website by clicking on the Enabling Environments Gap Task tab, as is being done in the image below. This is the same tab as you found this video. You will also need to have completed your ITERs and ECHERs framework, more details of which can also be found on the Enabling Environments Measures tab of the website. And finally, you'll need to select an outside area that you believe could be made more language rich. This may have been selected as a result of your ECHERs evaluation. So step 1 of this gap task involves the outside area you have selected. Firstly, you'll need to take a photo of it in its current state. Do not alter it in any way. This photo will be used to show how much the area changes across the project. Evidence this photo in a scrapbook in which you can add photos throughout the project. This scrapbook could also be used to hold evidence from other tasks. This is the outside area of one of our settings, which was being left unused. Once you have captured a photo of your chosen outside area, conduct a 10-minute observation. This observation should be conducted at a time where children can freely enter the area. However, they should not be encouraged. This observation should be as natural as possible. To make this possible, it may be best not to tell your staff that you are observing, so that they do not try to use this area differently to normal. For an observation template, click on the Enabling Environments Gap Task tab. You will find it underneath the link to this video. Here is an example of a filled observation sheet from another one of our settings. Here you can see that the observer has recorded the number of children and adults that have used the area, the type of language recorded, and the key findings from the observation. Also recorded in this example was a set of actions. This section will not be filled out during the observations. Instead, it will be discussed by you and your staff team. Using the NLT toolkit and in discussions with your colleagues, you should consider how to improve this space. You may come up with a lot of ideas, but make sure to choose no more than 3 actions, otherwise they will start to become unachievable. 3 important things to think about when deciding on your actions are the following. Make sure the improvements are manageable. Make sure the improvements are in the best interest of the children. And finally, are there opportunities for the use of digital media? The next step after deciding your actions are to then implement them. Make sure not to rush your changes. They need to be made properly and to the level that you require. Once the changes have been made, take another photo of the area and compare the difference from the first photo. Log this photo in your scrapbook and prepare a second observation. You will begin to see from this observation some changes in the children's and adults' usage of the area, as was the case for the setting whose observation is on the screen. If you would like to view this settings example in full, along with commentary, then please find it attached on the Enabling Environments Gap Task tab. After this observation, you will repeat the same process of creating more actions for this area. It may be actions that you couldn't implement before, or it could be new ideas that have arisen from this observation. Again, make sure they are achievable and in the best interest of your children. Implement your changes, take a third photo, and complete a final observation. Once you have completed the necessary steps, you should have a final product. This is an example from one of our settings. We took this disused piece of land and changed it to a large wildlife area where children can explore, build dens and have fun whilst learning. They also built a wildlife centre in which children could come and view different aspects of their environment, and on clipboards they could record their ideas and findings. Please do share pictures and stories of your transformations with us on the HELLO2YOU website. And there you have it. Your Enabling Environments Gap task is completed. Following this task, it is important to share the changes you have made with your parents and staff team and the difference you have seen because of it. Also, ask your children what they think of the changes. The changes you've made have been for them, so it's imperative you know what they think of them. After this task, you may have begun to have ideas of how you could change other areas in your setting, so make sure you use this process with as many areas as you see fit. And finally, enjoy your new outside area. I hope you have found this tutorial useful, and from everyone at the HELLO2YOU project, thank you for watching.